Woke up to the sunrise, feeling brand new. The world's so wide, and I'm ready to break through. The rose calling my name, it's a wild, sweet sound. Every step I take, I'm just turning it around. I've seen the mountains, the oceans, the skies. Every sunrise paints a new surprise. Through the valleys in the city so far, I'm chasing the dream of who we are.
God, I'm tired. I didn't get back till late last night. Went karaoke. Probably got back about 2 o'clock. Had to be up at 6 o'clock for this tour that I'm now on of Nara Park. So Nara used to be the first capital of Japan before Kyoto and then Tokyo. But I've come to Nara Park today, which is just south of Kyoto. Mainly I've come here for the deer, but there's a lot of various temples as well to check out. So this was a temple. Temples and shrines are different. Temples are where you come and you pray for the afterlife, like if you want to be reincarnated as a fish or a cat or whatever. You pray to the afterlife, which is what I just did. A shrine is usually smaller but different, and what you would do there is you pray for things in your life. So if you want to change your career, if you want to find love, if you want to become rich, you do that at a shrine. So I'm just buying some crackers. 200 yen. Oh, arigato. So just bought some crackers. Actually, they're not after me yet, which is good. There's loads behind me. Oh, there's one there. Hold on. What am I doing? Okay, hold on. Right. Here we go. Right. These things are meant to bow to you, so I'm going to try this out. Okay, I've got my glasses. Okay. Okay, all gone. There are deer everywhere, and they're actually quite, not aggressive as such, but they won't leave you alone. Just bought this white deer with a fortune. It is in Japanese. I'm going to get it translated. If it's a good fortune, I take the fortune with me and it may come true. Please be good luck. If it's a bad fortune, I have to tie it to a tree and then it gets burnt and then the bad fortune disappears. Okay, here is the fortune. So it's meant to be kind of like there's 5 different tiers and this is kind of second from the bottom, but I think it's quite a good fortune. So it basically said that when I find the person that's right for me, we have to do things together. We have to achieve things together and do things the same. It said the person I'm going to meet, I'm going to find, I'll be very surprised by the person that it is. It said that I might lose my phone or my wallet, which is not such a good thing. And it says that I should travel very far, travel as far as I can. So overall, quite a good fortune. Go past the deer, you bow down to them, and they bow back. Mainly because I think they're going to be fed, I get it. But yeah, even if you don't feed them, they still bow to you, and I guess it's just in their nature now, just to do that. has to be said, this park is way more beautiful than I even imagined. The temples here are fantastic. I'm really glad I came, glad I did the tour, because I've got a lot more out of it than just coming to see the deer. But some of these temples are just incredible. This is kind of like a game where if you can get through the pillar, you're blessed with good luck. That hole is tiny. I don't think there's any way I could get through that. I'm now at Sanju-Sangendo Temple, which is one of the temples I wanted to check out because there's all these golden figures inside. So I don't think I'm going to be here for too long. Oh my god, it looks busy. Inside, and there are hundreds upon hundreds of these golden statues, which I believe are an army. There's various gods that are gods of protection in there as well, but you're not allowed to take any photos. But it was definitely worth seeing. So I'm now at Kiyomizu-dera, I think that's how it's pronounced. Making my way up. I am sweating. I'm so hot. It has been really good weather here. I thought it was only in the 20s, but it feels hotter, to be honest. But I wasn't sure if I was going to come into here, but I'm going to give it a quick glimpse. I just paid 500 yen for a ticket to go even further, and there's quite a lot more to see here. It's a lot bigger than I anticipated. So these shrine type things here, I believe, are for different types of spirits, like wood elves and gnomes and those sorts of things. And I think they leave offerings so that people have good luck and they're looked after by the various spirits. Not eating today so far. It's been a super hectic day. Obviously had to get up early for the tour, no time for breakfast. So finally got some street food, and this is octopus and green onion. It tastes pretty good. I'm now exploring the old streets of the Ginza area of Kyoto, which I think they're always busy unless you come really early in the morning. But there's meant to be some really beautiful streets and lovely views around here as well. Some of the shops look pretty awesome. Looks like they've got some really unique, special things in some of the shops, but I've definitely spent too much on souvenirs already. Nara, I think I pronounced that right. The place with all the red gates, probably the most famous tourist spot in Kyoto. There's around 10,000 of these red gates throughout the complex, and it's a shrine. The shrine is actually the shrine of the white fox, so that thing behind me. There's white fox masks all over the shops around here, and several different images as I've been making my way up. So I do know a little bit about this. It's like some kind of spirit, this white fox, that can be good or can be bad. It's kind of a mischievous spirit, but as long as you're good to it, it will make sure you're lucky and have good fortune. The gates actually get quite small. It's actually quite a confined space. There's loads of gaps, so it's not confined as such, but yeah, they definitely get a lot smaller than I realised they would. So it's really hard trying to find a spot where there's no one to get a photo. The further you walk along, it does get a bit quieter because I don't think people want to trek too far into the park. So I'm heading in the direction of Mount Inari. I honestly don't know how long this trail will be, how long it will take to get there, and it is getting late, so I'll walk for a little bit and see if I have time to see the mountain. So now it's really cleared out and there's no one else around, which is so much nicer. Just walking around these sorts of places without the huge crowds, because it does feel more spiritual when there's not loads of crowds everywhere. I think this is as far as I'm going to go, because there's one last thing I want to do in Kyoto and have to do it before the shop closes. So I don't think it was much further to get to Mount Inari, but I really want to do this other thing, so I need to start making my way back to the centre of Kyoto. Yeah, I have liked it here. It has been fun to explore. I wish I had a bit longer. I really do wish I had a bit longer. I think I probably needed one more day in Kyoto, but trying to pack everything into this trip hasn't been easy. So I definitely recommend coming here. It is essentially just loads of red gates that you just pass through, but some are prettier than others, and it's just nice hiking up the mountain. Just a bit of a shame I didn't get to the top, but who knows, if I ever come back to Kyoto, which is a possibility, I'll spend more time here and make it to the top. Next thing I'm trying street food is crab claw. Let's see what it's like. It's pretty good. So it's frowned upon to be seen walking around eating. So for street food, you have to stay by the shop and eat at the shop, which does make it a bit difficult at times. One of the other issues, and there's lots of signs around here that I hadn't seen in other places saying please do not walk around with food. The other problem I've sort of found around here, there are no bins. There are just no bins anywhere. Oh, hold on a second. Having said that, I've just found some bins. But it's so hard trying to find bins that I've just been taking things back to my hotel and putting them in the bin there. But my last stop to complete everything I wanted to in Kyoto is to get an ice cream from this ice cream shop, which is called This is Shizen. This is Shizen, maybe. So I could have chosen a seasonal one that had different types of flowers. It may have looked even cooler than this, but I just went for 3 different roses, which is pink, which I think is made out of real strawberries, the black's made out of sesame, and the yellow is made out of sweet potato. I don't know what the green is made out of. And I think there's some normal ice cream underneath. It doesn't taste like ice cream. It tastes like... It does taste like sweet potato. It's strange, but it's cold. What does it taste like? I'm trying to think. Kind of like... Maybe like a very soft frozen type of marzipan. One thing I forgot to mention is that when I was in a taxi on the way to the bamboo forest, the driver was trying to communicate with me, asked me where I was from. He seemed very friendly, and then he gave me this folder, and he was using Google Translate to explain what the folder was, and it's all these drawings that he'd done. A lot of them I think were sketched, and then they'd been gone over in biro and he'd coloured them all in. But some of them are really beautiful, and it's about the history of Kyoto, all these different drawings that he did, and all the different tourist spots, and there's even like drawings of tourists taking photos of geishigals, all different. It's really beautiful drawings that he'd done. I don't think he was trying to sell them or anything, he just wanted to show me, and I wish I'd taken a video of it. I really wish I had, but it didn't even occur to me, and I probably should even have asked him if any were for sale, because to be honest, I probably would have bought one of them. So the tour guide I had earlier recommended I tried Korean barbecue. So I've googled Korean barbecue, found this place. It took me a while to actually work out where it was because there's no writing in English outside. Anyway, it was delicious. It was so nice. I mean, it's wagyu beef, is that how you pronounce it? And I had to cook it myself, like on a skillet, and season it myself. But it was, I don't know, it was just so nice. It was really, really nice. They had all different types of cuts of meat in there that you can try. I had like intestines and things like that, but I just went for the normal ribeye, which is like thin slices of wagyu beef. Yeah, it was really, really good. It's so tasty. I wish I'd found this place last night. I'm knackered. Hot, sweaty, knackered. I'm at Kyoto Station. Gonna get the Shinkansen, which is a bullet train to Tokyo. So I should get there around about midday. Then I'm gonna try to explore as much as I can this afternoon of Tokyo, and then probably go for a night out. But I think I'm gonna have to sleep on a bullet train. I've not had a lot of sleep. I was out till quite late last night. But yeah, Kyoto has been amazing. I'm sad to be leaving Kyoto because I know that Tokyo is not going to be on the same level as Kyoto. Tokyo will still be fun. I know I'm going to have a good time there, but I think Kyoto is going to be my favourite place from Japan.